exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars here on Madden 22. That's right, we are back playing some more Cougars against my better judgment. We are back. I continue the suffering for you guys. That's how much I love you. So, without further ado, let's get into this video because I don't want to waste any more time than I have to suffering through this game, especially with this team. So, let's get into the video. Smash that like button if you are excited. Hit the notification bell and the subscription bell as well. Join the Juice Club if you love the Chicago Cougars and any other franchise series that I do on the channel. We'd love to have you. Let's get into the video. So here we are, week number 11. Now, what I've decided to do is I'm gonna play the games. I'm not gonna play the moments. I'm not gonna simulate. I'm going to suffer through these games just to get to the season. But you probably will see a lot of Chicago Cougars content coming out on the channel within the next week or two, because since we're in week 11, we got to get moving through the series, because the best way to improve this team is in the offseason. And the only way to get the offseason is finishing these games. So maybe one episode we play 2 games. Maybe one episode I just combine a bunch of games together and show you just highlights or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But there's going to be a lot of Chicago Cougars content coming out on the channel until we get to the 3rd season. Technically the 4th season, but the 3rd as the Cougars. So we're almost done anyway. I mean, we're in week 11 already. So that's just kind of my thinking of how I want to get through this season, because this season's kind of gone down the toilet already. 4-5 on the year. Been swept by the Jaguars, so they have the tiebreaker against us, and probably gonna lose to the Titans too. So, but luckily, I say luckily, but we did lose to a 1-win football team earlier in the season against the Bengals. So I mean, we are playing the Falcons, who are 1-8. Are we going to win? I hope so. Probably not. They have Javian Hawkins as their running back. He's a 78 overall. They have Keith Bolden, an 80 overall, as their quarterback, but he has superstar development, so I don't even know what to defend here. They also have a backup quarterback who has hidden development, Leo Harper. I think I'm just going to contain the short pass for right now until we find out how these guys play. They obviously don't have Matt Ryan anymore. He's retired. He's long gone. On our side of things, I think we're just going to continue to throw it short. If we happen to get some big plays, then maybe that works. You know what? I'm going to stick with get 5 sacks. I think we can get 5 sacks with this team against the team that we're going up against. I feel pretty confident in saying that we can get 5 sacks. And it's just a matter of, is everybody going to stay healthy? It looks like the defense is healthy. Perfect. And the offense is also healthy. Back-to-back weeks where everybody is healthy, ready to go for this game. We need this game to get back to 500, and Zaire Reed gets an upgrade point. We're going to put him in speed rusher so that he can get across that edge pretty quickly. He's only a 64 overall. I'm hoping that he starts to get even higher overall because of his star development trait. Now, if you guys don't remember, if you didn't see last episode, the reason we have Zaire Reed is because he was in free agency as an undrafted rookie. And I was just going through all the rookies in the free agency class, and I happened to see him. I clicked on him, and I was like, oh, he's got star development. We got to pick this guy up. So here he is. He's backing up Chase Young. We only had one right end on the roster. That was Chase Young. So here he is. He's playing. This defense is good. I like this defense. It just doesn't play that well in the game. And we are going to start Trey Lance again. I know that I've been pretty angry with him this season in multiple different episodes. But he just gives us the best option. He's the most athletic. He can make things happen with his feet. I can get away from sacks better. It makes a lot more sense. So we're going to start Trey Lance against the 1-8 Atlanta Falcons at home in Chicago. Have I done scouting yet? I don't think I have. I have not done scouting, so let's do some scouting real quick. Let's go to the safeties, maybe? Yeah, let's check out some free safeties. All these free safeties are kind of garbage. Ooh, Ron Townsend is a late first rounder. That could be something interesting. Corners, I've already checked a lot of corners. We might as well use the rest of these points on corners. There's not a good corner in this class. Wow, that's crazy. These two guys are some of the best corners in the class. It's not a good corner class this year. They've got Daryl Wilford, who looks decent, I guess. And then the #1 guy is Jonathan Johnson from Penn State, who also looks just decent. I mean, the corner class is not that great. Not that great this year. That's kind of crazy. I mean, we don't technically need corner as like a position of need, but I mean, it would help to have a young guy to groom. But with all that being said, it is time to play this game against the Falcons. I'll see you guys in there. Hopefully, it's a W. If not, I'm going to cry.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Falcons and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Cougars football is underway in Chicago. Here we go. Atlanta Falcons 1-8 football team. Their quarterback Bolden comes out onto the field. Superstar development. I realized that I didn't show you guys the team, so we might as well take a look at the Falcons. Keith Bolden is their quarterback. Leo Harper is their backup. He has the hidden development. So they don't have a good running back. Javion Hawkins is their running back. Ramon Horn is their other one. Wide receivers, they still have Calvin Ridley, still have Russell Gage. James Washington's here now. We obviously know they have Kyle Pitts. We're going to have to keep him in check. He's going to be a demon for them. Jake Matthews, Dan Freeney, Matt Hennessy, Chris Lindstrom, and Caleb McGarry. Bad offensive line. We can take advantage of that with our pass rushers. John Kaminsky, Grady Jarrett, and Sheldon Richardson on the D-line. Markel Lee, Deion Jones, Artez Spearman on the linebacking core. Then A.J. Terrell, Rasul Douglas, not a great cornerback room, Richie Grant, and Eric Rowe as their safeties. So this team, I can see why they only have 1 win. They have a young quarterback. I wouldn't say good quarterback. And they also have Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts, who are really, really good receivers. But other than that, they really have nothing else on this team. It's Calvin Ridley, it's Kyle Pitts, and it's basically nothing else. So they're going to be struggling for a couple of years until their quarterback develops. But their quarterback will develop. He's got superstar development, so he'll be there quicker than normal. And it's 3rd and 4 already. They have Brian Flores as their head coach. They fired Arthur Smith. He probably only had 2 years, unless they fired him after year number 1. Now, I wouldn't think they would do that. That's going to be... Yes! Pat Surtain finally comes up with a pick. He hasn't got a pick in so many games, and he finally comes up with one. Trent Favors got the assist on that one with the pressure, and Pat Surtain gets the interception. Now our team takes the field. I got to play my best game. I just got to play focused. I can't make stupid mistakes like I usually do, and we should be good to go. Raheem Mostert. and they get an injury on the first play of the game. Looks like he's holding his wrist. So I can't make mistakes. I can't do anything stupid, and we should be good. I'm really hoping this works. I got to make the smart play. Just don't force anything. I know that's hard for me to do. I love to make stupid decisions, but I can't. I can't make these stupid decisions. I just got to play my brand of football and just win this game. That's all that matters, is winning this game. 5-5 is a whole lot better than 4-6. I'll tell you that much. We're going to fake that to Tajay Chamberlain and give it to Mostert, but he can't go anywhere. I did want to say, by the way, that this video is coming out probably on December 1st, which means it is the start of the 25 days of Juicemas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be doing the 25 days of Juicemas probably every year around this time. December 1st to December 25th, obviously. When Christmas comes out, or comes out like it's a game, comes around. There's not going to be anything different. It's mainly going to be just getting in the spirit of the holiday season. Maybe some of my videos I edit to where there's like snow coming down, maybe on my camera or something, just to get into the holiday spirit. Not really much is going to change. I'm not a big enough content creator as of right now to like give gifts away. I can't afford that. So I would like to. That would be really cool to do, but I can't really necessarily afford to give away gifts for 25 straight days. So maybe sometime down the road that'll be what happens. But the 25 days of Juicemas are here upon us, and this is day number 1. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I'll try and make it as holiday themed as possible. Maybe I add some non-copyright Christmas music in the background to get you guys in the spirit, because it's December. Basically every day after Thanksgiving is Christmas, or is December. So it's the Christmas season technically. Nobody really, and to be fair, nobody really even cares about Thanksgiving at this point. So when we get to November, it's basically the holiday season. I know people don't like that, but I mean, that's basically how it is. As Trey Lance tries to get out of bounds here after getting a couple extra yards, 11 in total, and we are at the 7-yard line. I'm moving the ball very well here. I'm not making mistakes like I usually do, probably because I'm not focused on the game. I was talking to you about the 25 days of Juicemas. And Raheem Mostert not getting anywhere. I have been thinking maybe we need to upgrade our running back position. And I was taking a look around the league at some of the younger running backs as I overthrew Jamar Chase there. I don't know how. But I was taking a look around the league at some of the younger running backs on rosters, and the Colts have 2 really good running backs on their roster. They have, I should have hit that earlier. They have, hold on, we're going to kick this field goal. We need to take as many points as possible. I know we probably should go for the go for the score, but I'm desperate for a win, so I mean, if this game ends 3-0, I'll be happy. But what I was saying was, I was taking a look around the league at some of the running backs, and I came across the Colts, and they have 2 running backs. They have a really good running back that I can't remember who his name is, and then they have Jonathan Taylor. And Jonathan Taylor was the backup, because he's only an 87 overall. So I was like, you know what? Is there a way to possibly trade for Jonathan Taylor? Now, I know that's probably pretty crazy to do, but I mean, I did complete a trade for Jamar Chase, and I've traded for Terry McLaurin. Obviously, I got Terry McLaurin and Chase Young when I traded Deshaun Watson, but I mean, I've made some pretty crazy trades in this series so far. I mean, I got Trey Lance, so I've made some pretty crazy trades. So I was going through some of the options. I was like throwing in some combinations of players that I didn't really need, and nothing really went through yet. So I'll keep looking. If it actually does go through, then that would be cool. The reason that I mentioned in the last episode that I got those 2 extra 3rd-round picks, well, the reason I did that was in part because I wanted to try and get Jonathan Taylor, and I needed more picks. And Kyle Fuller just picked off Bolden again. Keith Bolden now 2 picks on 2 drives. Our defense is finally becoming a ball-hawking defense that I knew that it could be. It's about time. It is about time. All right, so Zach Ertz, I'm going to send deep because I know he's slow, but if he beats that first man and the safety goes, he did, I'm giving Zach a chance. I'm giving Zach a chance. This is a dumb idea, but Zach Ertz comes down with it. What a catch. Zach Ertz has been a demon this season. Trent Favors got a pectoral strain. We'll bring him back in the game. I didn't realize he got hurt. What a crazy catch. I probably should not have thrown that. Looking back at the play, definitely should not have thrown that, but I did. I gave Zach Ertz a chance one-on-one, and he did it. And we cannot run the ball against this Falcons defense, which is not surprising. They do. I pressed X too many times. God, that sucks. I hate when I do that. It's not surprising since they have Deion Jones and Grady Jarrett. Those two guys are pretty good at stopping the run. I'm going to roll out here. This is basically all about Terry McLaurin here. And I overthrew it, and we're going to have to kick another field goal. I know Terry. Trey Lance, that probably would have been picked off too. Kaimi Fairbairn will kick another field goal, and we're up 6-0. So we've had 2 interceptions on the first 2 drives of the game, and we've gotten into the red zone both times, and we've come away with field goals and not touchdowns. That is not a good way to start a game. I feel like I'm the Ohio State offense right now, coming away with field goals instead of touchdowns in the red zone. All right, let's see what we can do. I don't know why Keith Bolden is like consistently throwing down the field. Like, he knows that his wide receivers are not better than my corners, and yet he's just heaving them down the field as I can't stop the running back, Javian Hawkins, because there was a huge opening in the middle of the line, and he gets a big-time run. Let's get some pressure on Bolden. That's the last time we picked off with Pat Surtain. We got pressure on Bolden with Trent Favors, and it looks like we are going to do that again. Chase Young gets the sack. It was the reverse of what we did last episode. Last episode, Chase Young forced Trevor Lawrence to the right and got sacked by Trent Favors. This time, it's the reverse, and Favors, he forces Bolden to the left, and Chase Young's there to clean it up. Great blocking from the wide receivers there, and of course, Javian Hawkins, who's like a 75 overall, is breaking 2 tackles and getting a first down there. Of course, that's just how it happens because this game loves to break tackles. I don't get any broken tackles, but the CPU gets broken tackles every single play. And it's going to be Chase Young again. No way he threw that. Absolutely. I don't accept it. I will not accept that as a catch. There's no way on planet Earth that Keith Bolden had the strength to throw this, or the arm angle. There's no way. He's getting sacked by Chase Young and somehow throws it. It's not physically possible. At least not to be caught by a receiver. Maybe he could have thrown it, but it was definitely not able to be caught. As, who was that? Was that Royals who came in with the big hit? 3rd down and 2. Get the pressure, boys. Get the pressure. And we don't get the pressure, and we sag off on Calvin Ridley. We bring a big hit with Marcus May, but the Falcons are starting to push the ball up the field, and this is where not coming away with touchdowns is going to come back to bite us, because with 1 score, the Falcons will take the lead, even though we've dominated this first half. And that's going to be Kyle Pitts. Luckily, he got sucked into an animation that brought him backwards instead of forwards. Come on, defense. We got to do something here. We gotta play better. There's Chase Young's pressure, and he got stuffed by the fullback, I would assume. Kyle Pitts with another catch. All right, they can't get a first down anymore, so we just need a goal line stand. Goal line stand here, boys. We can do it. And that's gonna be the 2-minute warning. All right, we gotta look at their formation. Is that gonna help us? Probably not, but let's see if we can do it here. Brian Flores has always been a defensive coach. We got Matt Judon out here with his new number 9. He's got the sleeves on. And Matt Judon almost made a huge play. Down at the 1 is Kyle Pitts. He ran out of bounds instead of turning upfield and getting a touchdown, which he easily had. I don't know why he was so wide open, by the way. But they're at the 1, 2nd down and goal. J.J. Watt gets in there. He just completely pancaked the right guard, but he does hurt himself on that play. That's not necessarily such a good thing. 3rd and goal. We need a goal line stand. I would assume they're running this ball. They're going to throw it, and I did not expect them to throw that. That was a very smart play. I was so committed to the run. J.J. Watt bruised his sternum tackling the running back, Javian Hawkins. And just like that, the Falcons, after 2 drives of throwing interceptions, they take the lead by 1 because we can't be more consistent in the red zone. A 1-8 football team is leading at our stadium, which is not good. I am kind of upset that we don't have the Diablos on the schedule, the the Mexico City Diablos. They're formerly known as the Chargers. I am a little upset that we didn't get them on the schedule. And the second year, we don't have the Bears on the schedule. I would like to have a Chicago versus Chicago battle. The Battle of Chicago has not happened yet. We've been in the league for now 2 years, and we don't have the Battle of Chicago? How is that a thing? Tajay Chamberlain, you got to break the tackle, Tajay. You got to break that tackle. That's a touchdown city. That's touchdown city if you break that tackle, but you couldn't. That was a good catch, though. I'm not going to take the good catch away from you. We're going to roll out here. Zach Ertz should be open. Turn up field, Zach. You got to be quicker than that. Those passes, I hate those kind of, like it slows down all of his momentum when he catches it like that. 52 seconds left. We're in field goal range to take back the lead. I'm going to throw that quickly to Jamar Chase, and we're going to have to call a timeout here with 44 seconds left. I didn't want to run the accelerated clock down anymore. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to slants. If they're pressing up, okay, they're not technically pressing up. I'm going to go with an out route to Zach Ertz because I'm going to roll to the right. And I'm going to have to throw to Zach Ertz because, oh, good natural pick. It's a good natural pick. And Zach Ertz scores a touchdown for the Cougars. We got so lucky on that because Cesar Ruiz got absolutely schooled by whoever was pass rushing there. Let's go back and watch this. So watch Cesar Ruiz here. He went for it all. He went for gold, and he got just embarrassed. He dove after the block. He gets hurdled. So I'm like, I gotta throw it now, because of course Laramie Tunsil gets beat as well. So I've got 2 guys on me. I get this to Zach Ertz, but the natural pick by Tajay Chamberlain sends his dude, the guy that's covering him, he sends him into Deion Jones, and it's picked, and Zach Ertz has time to turn upfield and score that touchdown. That got super lucky there. Super lucky. And Zach Ertz calling his name because he is apparently that guy. I guess Zach Ertz is that guy. I didn't realize. But 39 seconds, and we have the lead once again. Extra point is up and good. Kaimi Fairbairn has been a very solid kicker for us. That's why I re-signed him last episode. The only way he's missed kicks is if I've just been really bad at the kick meter and missed the accuracy. That's really the only way he's missed extra points or missed field goals. He's been a very solid kicker for us. It's been actually surprising. I thought we would have to move on from him after like year number 2, but he's been pretty good. 39 seconds. You got to think that Bolden's going to chuck this deep, and he does not have a good history of chucking it deep in this game. He's done it twice, and we picked him off both times. And we almost had a sack there. We keep him in bounds, and they go for a timeout. That's good. We can work with that. Their primary target is Kyle Pitts, obviously, because he's Kyle Pitts. 91 overall. And it's going to be checked down to the running back, Hawkins. Cameron Crow's going to bring him down. They use their other timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining, 27 seconds. They're almost to midfield. Get some pressure. Get some pressure, boys. It's going to be no pressure, but we do keep them in the middle of the field, and they got to use their other timeout. So this is perfect. They're not in field goal range. They don't have any timeouts left. This is perfect. Keep them in bounds. Keep them in the center of the field. They're blocking everybody, but Chase Young gets through, and I just missed him. I just missed him, and they get into field goal range just like that. Of course they do. Of course they get into field goal range that quickly. Chase Young had the sack, and he just dodged me. I just missed him. That's just my fault. And, of course, they somehow squeak out 3 points when we had him stopped. Oh, that's so annoying, man. It's just so annoying. We had him stopped, and they somehow come away with 3 points. I don't know how they did it. I don't know why that guy was wide open. I mean, we only rushed 3. There should have been everybody back there to stop him. 6 seconds left from the 20. We're going to throw one and see what happens here. I mean, why not, really? We're going to go with a vertical. I'm going to also send, not Jamar Chase. I'm also going to send, yeah, you know what? I'm going to send Jamar Chase on the slant. See what happens. Terry's going to go deep. Terry's got double me. Oh, that worked. That worked. Give me some blocks. Give me some blocks. Jamar Chase. Ah! If I had a couple more seconds, I could have got a field goal. And I needed another block. I can't believe that worked, actually. That was a risky throw. That's going to be the end of the half. I think we get the ball. That's okay, though. We've got throw up medium. We're going to do that. And then we're going to stop the short pass because we can pick off the deep pass. All right, we're getting the ball. Tajay's going to take it out. I need to get Tajay more involved because he's a very versatile weapon for us. He's very dynamic. To the 26-yard line is where we will start. We need to get back to seeing if we can run the football. I'm going to call the run play here on first down. If we can't, then I'm going to go away from it a little bit more. But we need to be able to run the football. We are a good team. We have a good offensive line. We should be able to run the football, or we just get destroyed by Deion Jones. I guess Deion Jones is just a demon at defending the run. He's so quick, too. So quick. All right, let's send Zach Ertz on an out route. We got the two slants. Let's roll to the right. Step. Throw. Terry McLaurin. And Terry McLaurin's gone to the races. The superstar X-Factor wide receiver has scored a touchdown. He even got picked on the play. If we go back and watch that replay, he got picked on this play too. I set my feet right here, but watch Terry McLaurin. Watch Terry McLaurin get picked. I don't know who picks him. He gets picked by his own guy. Tajay runs into him, slows him down. I was going to throw it here too. It's a good thing I waited. But then, in all the confusion, the Falcons guys also picked themselves. So Terry was able to get away and nobody was catching him. He's too quick. And Terry McLaurin scores a touchdown to give us an even more extended lead, and that's a miss. That's not a miss. Thank you. 20-10. We're up by 10 at home against the Falcons, against the one-win Falcons. We should have a lot more points, and they should have a lot less points. But this is where we sit. Early third quarter. We scored on our first drive. Can we stop them on their first drive? Terry McLaurin almost has 1,000 yards. If you guys remember, Jerry Jeudy is our only 1,000-yard receiver in Cougars history. He got it last season, I'm pretty sure. And Chase Young was trying to fight through the 16 million blocks that they had in front of. They are blocking so heavily on the offensive line. They have like 2 tight ends in. They have a running back. They're just sending so many blocks, and we're only rushing 3 or 4. It's crazy how many blocks the blockers they have. And Javian Hawkins gets down at the 32-yard line. 3rd and 3. I'm going to pinch the line just in case. Pinch the line just in case. They're going to throw it. It's a good thing I didn't blitz anybody. And it's going to be a first down. Hawkins gets it. I don't know why Javian Hawkins is turning into like the greatest running back of all time against me, but he is. All right, I'm going to rush with Telfer. See if we can get something to happen here. Telfer got there. Oh, pick that, pick that. Logan Wilson, no. I think it bounced off Trent Favor's helmet. Oh, I thought we were going to get the interception there, but we don't come away with it. That blows a little bit. And that's going to be not a sack. Chase Young got there, but he got it away. I can't reach him. I'm just a little half-second short of getting a sack. I should have like 2 or 3 more sacks than what I have. They motion Kyle Pitts a little bit. And he's going to hold it. He's not going to have time because, wait, what? We got to go back and watch this replay. I was Devon Hamilton, and we got to go back and watch this replay. Hold on. What happens here? So watch Devon Hamilton. I dive. Hold on. This is where I thought I was going to have the sack. It's an easy sack. I dive, but he just falls to the ground. I press the dive button, but he just falls. I don't know what Davian Hamilton was doing. I had an easy sack. I'm so happy they didn't complete this pass. I would have been heated because I dove, and he just goes to the ground. He just collapses. I don't know if it's because Hamilton or Hawkins' body's in the way or something. I don't know what happened, but I clearly pressed the square button to dive, and he just crumbles to the ground. So I don't know what that was all about. I would have been so heated if he would have completed that catch. But luckily he threw it out of bounds, and we get the ball back. So let's do this again. Let's do this again. Tajay Chamberlain's out there on the field. He doesn't get a lot of love, doesn't get a lot of playing time. I'm going to have to throw this quickly. Set my feet. Throw it to Tajay. He's got enough speed. Yes. Let's go. Slide into the end zone. Tajay Chamberlain. Big time play. One play, one touchdown. I knew this was going to be a touchdown the entire way. I just was hoping that they didn't get the sack. This is where I was worried, right? Hold on. I was worried right here with this guy. But then, luckily, they do what they're supposed to do, the linemen, and they backed off. For some reason, it's Vera-Tucker. Oh, because Mekhi Becton's blocking the crap out of that dude back there. Elijah Vera-Tucker actually went back and blocked him. I thought I was going to get sacked for sure. And then we follow Trey Lance, and I just set my feet. I didn't want to lob it. This is a bullet pass. I didn't want to lob it because you never know how Trey Lance's accuracy is going to be. But Tajay Chamberlain... He's so much faster than everybody else. The ball right in the breadbasket. Right there. Easy money. Never gonna stop that. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there. Look at that. And then he's just off to the races. You were never gonna catch me. He's like 15 yards ahead, and he slides right into the end zone and scores the touchdown to give us a 26-10 lead. And pending the extra point, which is good by Kaimi Fairbairn, a 27-10 lead. 17 points is the difference in this game. Our defense finally playing well. Yes, they're playing a really bad one-win team, but our defense is finally playing well. Don't take this away from me. Don't take this good performance away from me. This is keeping me sane. If we would have had a bad performance like we've had many times this season against a one-win Falcons team, when we already lost to a one-win Bengals team, I would have been like, you would have had to check on me because I would have had some struggles. Oh, that bounces right off the back of Kyle Pitts. I've been there before. That's just Madden being Madden right there. 364 total yards, or no, 364 passing yards, 376 total yards, as I completely whiff on the tackle with Chase Young. Luckily, Charles Omenihu was there, and his arm goes through his shoulder, but that's okay. I'm going to rush with Judon here, see if we can get some pressure off the edge. 3rd and 12. I might have been offside there. That's going to be stupid, but they're going to get the first down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Why were we playing so soft on him? Patrick Surtain and Marcus May were both playing the corner, and nobody was playing the running back out of the backfield. But apparently I was offside with Matthew Judon. Let me go back and watch the replay of that. Was I really offside? Where's the... That's not Matthew Judon. Alright, so here's Judon. Unless you're counting my hand being over the line, which I think they do count that. But even that is not technically over... I mean, it's right there. That is a close... That is real close. The finger is pointed... That's a ticky-tacky offside call. I don't know about that. That finger is very close. But they called it. I mean, they got the first down and more anyway, so they didn't technically need it. Oh, I could have picked that off. I didn't realize he was going to drop that. Javian Hawkins drops an easy catch. Did not expect that at all. And we get 2nd down and 10. Trent Favors gets some pressure, and Trent Favors is bringing him down. It's about time we get some pressure with the pass rushing legends of Trent Favors and Chase Young. He got the shoelaces of Bolden, and Keith Bolden goes down. 3rd down and 20 now. And Chase Young was about to get the sack there. No way. No way. We let him get the first down. You knock him out of bounds at all costs. Thank you, Pat Surtain. That's going to be 4th and 1, and they're going to kick kick me back the ball with a punt. 6 sacks on the season for Trent Favors, as Morstead punts that horribly out of bounds, and it's at the 22. I'll take it, though. I will take it. We can't run this football. We've proven that we can't run the ball. So we're going to have to just chuck it deep with Trey Lance and see what happens. Hope for the best. Go this. Go this. Go to Jamar Chase. I don't know what I'm talking about here. 382 yards, 3 touchdowns for Trey Lance. Much better day than he had last week. But that's mainly my fault. I mean, I threw a lot of bad passes in that game, trying to come back because we were down by so much. If we score here, it's going to be very hard for the Falcons to come back, as that pass was just a little bit inaccurate. Just a little bit inaccurate. That could have been a big-time play. 2nd down and 10 from the 34. A minute 36 to go in the 3rd quarter. I'm going to dump this to Tajay. He's going to get 3rd and inches. They're not going to call that. I already know they're not going to call that. If I could get this quickly, I had him open. Raheem Mostert was going deep. I don't know if you guys saw that. You probably did. But Raheem Mostert was going deep, but I just didn't wait. I wasn't patient enough because I had pressure coming. That's crazy. I didn't realize Raheem Mostert. That was a touchdown. Honestly, like, that's a touchdown if I wait on it. But I didn't, and we still got a huge play out of it, so it's not like I should be mad. Set my feet, throw, and that's Tajay Chamberlain with a big-time catch. He's having a big game in the 2nd half. That's 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter for Tajay. They're going to booth review, but I'm pretty sure he had both feet down. And he did. So we are up 33-10. This is how it should be, boys. This is how it should be. We should be dominating teams like this. We should never have to compete and have to work for a victory against a team like this, because we are a much better team than how we've been playing in this season. And it looks like, I don't want to get ahead of myself too much, but it looks like we're going to go back to 500, 5-5 on the year. And that should help us keep pace with at least the Titans. We're probably not going to win the division with the Jaguars. I mean, they're 9-0. So at this point, it's going to be very tough. They'd have to go lose every single game at this point for us to even have a chance at winning the division. And they're going to give this to Javian Hawkins, and he's going to somehow get about 8 on that one. 2nd down and 2 for the Falcons. They need to score quickly, and they need to score a lot of points. They have 1 quarter to do it. Fake handoff, and he has no pressure on him, but luckily Kyle Pitts could not wrap it up. 3rd and 2. Let's pinch the D-line. Let's pinch the linebackers, and let's hopefully stop this pass. It's going to be Bolden to Hawkins, who has become his favorite target here out of the backfield, and he's going to complete the catch. 1st down. 7 minutes between us and a victory, which has been rare this season. Surprisingly. And that's going to be caught by Kyle Pitts. Logan Wilson right there to bring him down. Let's go. No, I pressed triangle. I hate when I do that. Let's just go cover 3, I guess. I hate when I press triangle and accident because that's always man 3 deep. And it's going to be caught by Calvin Ridley, but Pat Surtain lays a hammer on him and brings him down. They're running low on time, and they are just doing these little check down short routes. They're going to have to hurry to the score. They're going to throw it quickly to the tight end, and he's going to catch it, and I just screwed that tackle up really badly. Please don't go back and watch that. That was really ugly. For some reason, these offensive linemen are doing really well at holding the blocks. I cannot get off my blocks quick enough. I mean, I've got Chase Young and Trent Favors. You think I'd be able to? Is that Russell Gage getting down there? No, it's who is it? It's James Washington who got the ball there. Kind of forgot I think that's his first catch. I forgot he was even on the team. Under 5 minutes to go in this game. And they're going to drop it off to Hawkins, and he's going to get stopped at the 1. We got another chance for a goal line stand here. We held him to 3rd and goal last time. Pinch the linebackers, get everybody ready. They're going to run this ball. And Hawkins got pushed in by Logan Wilson. I think Lonnie Johnson might have been able to stop him there, but it did not help him. They're going to go for 2, which is a smart play. This doesn't help our defense, though. And they're going to pass it. It's going to be caught and completed. 34-18. You wouldn't think they're going to go for an onside kick, right? Okay. I just had to protect against it. We'll just let this one go to the end zone. Hopefully. Okay. I was hoping it would get the good bounce. I just had to protect against the onside kick. Now, the smart thing to do is to run this football and run as much clock down as possible. But we've been doing a really good job at passing. we've been chucking this ball around the field. So might as well keep doing it. And Tajay Chamberlain's having the game of his life right now. 478 yards, 4 touchdowns for Trey Lance. And Tajay Chamberlain is just feasting on the secondary of the Atlanta Falcons. And Jamar Chase is also having a really good day. If I can get the ball to him, there it is. He got picked, but he was able to recover. Trey Lance, 19-24, 488, and 4 touchdowns. Really good day for him. Really good day. And the clock continues to run. Seattle getting blown out by the Bengals. Now I don't feel as bad. And Raheem Mostert's got some space. Raheem Mostert scores the touchdown to put the nail in the coffin of this victory. Raheem the Dream Mostert. And Kaimi puts that one through, 41-18. Man, I have forgotten what it feels like to win a game in Madden on all Madden. It feels good. It feels good to have everything go my way for once. I didn't get any bogus penalties. I mean, that offside call with Matthew Judon was a little bit bogus, but I can see why they called it. I didn't get any bogus interceptions thrown against me. I picked off the quarterback twice. That doesn't happen for a while. I haven't got an interception in a long time. We got some sacks. We got pressure on the quarterback, which feels good. I accidentally, that was 100% on me, bringing the pressure with Matthew Judon. Trey Lance has played out of his mind. 4 passing touchdowns, almost 500 yards through the air. No interceptions. That's rare to not throw an interception with Trey Lance. I mean, he has like 14 or 15 on the year, so I've thrown a ton of them. Feels good not to throw any in this game. The only problem I'm having is our defense is playing really bad. Like, since we got to the second half, Javian Hawkins has done literally whatever he wanted, and it's worked. Keith Bolden's just checking it down to him. It's working. They're doubling up on Trent Favors, but Chase Young gets the sack on Bolden. That's number 2 for Chase? Yeah. I thought he had 2. That's what happens when you have 2 elite pass rushers on the edge. The linemen have to double one guy, and that leaves the other guy open, but I missed the sack on that one. That's 100% on me. That could have been a 3rd sack for Chase Young, but it wasn't. They keep doubling Trent Favors because he is technically the better pass rusher, but that leaves Chase Young one-on-one with Jake Matthews, and it's somehow not always working. Kyle Fuller, interception number 2 for Kyle Fuller. I don't know why Keith Bolden keeps trying these one-on-one deep balls. These 50-50 balls are not working for him. 3 turnovers to 0 turnovers. That feels so good to say. 0 turnovers for the Cougars. Man, I haven't said that for a long time. Raheem Mostert, 34 yards on 8 carries, 1 touchdown. But we're just going to run this ball and hopefully get this clock down as far as possible. Some decent room to run there for Mostert, 38 yards. Hopefully we get Tajay Chamberlain out here on this play. He is out here. We're going to go with a slant. I'm going to roll to the left. Hopefully Chamberlain's open, because he's having a big day, but that's going to be pressure up the middle. I don't think that would have been completed anyway if I would have got that to him. But you know what we do? Even in blowouts, we don't punt the football, so we're going to go for this. It's probably a dumb idea, but, I mean, that's what we do. We don't punt the football on the channel, win or lose. And that's going to be a sack because Comiskey just, like, teleported straight to me. I don't know how he was able to get to me, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like that cost me the win. Kyle Pitts catches that ball. They've got under a minute to score. I think they will, because they can easily score here on this play. And that's going to be picked off by Cam Curl, number 4 on the day. The interception bug has bitten Keith Bolden in a bad way. Cam Curl was just standing there, and the ball fell right into his lap. And now we're going to put the step on the throat. We are going to step on the throat of the Atlanta Falcons here. Give that to Tajay. He's having such a big day. I'm force-feeding him the ball at this point. Force-feed Tajay Chamberlain the football. They're pressing up on all of my fast guys. This is a bad idea. Oh, I'm heaving that. I'm heaving that. Tajay Chamberlain in the bucket, and it's at the 1. But the flag is a holding call. Yep. I knew it the second I threw it that it was a holding call. Cesar Ruiz stops us from getting at the 1-yard line. Oh, they're not pressing this time. Of course they're not pressing this time. They know better. Throw that quickly to Zach Ertz, and he catches it. Call another timeout here. Man, I had a dime thrown by Trey Lance at the 1-yard line, too. We could have scored even more points. But it's not to be. And plus, on the other side, Terry McLaurin absolutely dusted his guy. So let's run this ball and get out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Good job, Trey. I'm just trying to force feed Tajay Chamberlain the football because he's having such a great day. So we're going to do a boot slide, boot slide. And this is going to be open, but that's my fault. I pump faked it instead of pressing it because I pressed circle too many times. All right. It doesn't matter. We're going to go for this because I'm a psycho person. I'm absolutely insane. And I throw that to Tajay Chamberlain, and it doesn't work. And we're going to have to go man deep. I kept force-feeding Tajay Chamberlain the football when I probably shouldn't have. But he had a big day. When I wasn't force-feeding him the football, he was having a big day. And that's going to be deep in the end zone. And it's picked up by Pat Surtain. Can we take this back to the house? Get by the offensive lineman. Pat Surtain's got really just Javian Hawkins to beat. And I can't beat him. Of course I can't beat him. But Pat Surtain with 2 interceptions on the day, something he hasn't done this entire season, I don't think. But we finally get a victory, man. It feels so good to actually get a victory in this game. All right. Trey Lance, 522 yards, 21 of 28, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. One of his best day as a Cougar, and one of his best days probably of his career. Raheem Mostert, 9 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Jamar Chase, 7 catches, 133 yards. Zach Ertz, 6 catches, 106 yards. And Tajay Chamberlain, 6 catches, 198 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 3 receivers over 100 yards, and 1 that almost had 200. That's crazy. So tackling, we had 6 tackles for Marcus May, 6 for Justin Reed. Sacks, we had 2 with Chase Young, 1 with Trent Favors. And then the interceptions, 5 in total, 2 for Surtain, 2 for Fuller, and then the 1 that just fell right into the lap of Cam Curl. We are back in this division, boys, at 5-5, and it feels so good, especially from a mental health, to win this game. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? To start the next episode, we have a breakout player scenario. Who could it be? I'm guessing it's going to be Tajay Chamberlain because he had such a good day, but it also could be Trey Lance because he had 500+ yards passing, 4 touchdowns. We could get him to Superstar X Factor. Having a Superstar X Factor quarterback would be unbelievable. That's what we need. We need to have a Superstar X Factor quarterback. So those are my 2 guesses. Tajay Chamberlain or Trey Lance are going to be the 2 guys that have a possibility. It could also be Chase Young. Chase Young had 2 sacks on the day. It could also be Chase Young for a breakout player. But that's going to be in the next episode. We are back in this race. We go against the Titans, who are 6-4. This is a massive game. Absolutely massive game. Because they're 6-4, we're 5-5. If we win this game, we go 6-5, they go 6-5, and then we jump ahead of them, I would assume. I don't think we played them this season. Maybe we have. I can't remember. But that's going to do it for this episode. A much-needed victory in the series. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, hit notification bell, and the subscription bell as well. Join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.